History Month because, this is the month that we are being recognized for what we do, what we have done, and what we're getting ready to do. Y'all, it's time for us to jump out because this is the year of the woman. This is the year for us to put on our Wonder Woman wrists, our Wonder Woman uniforms, and just start making miracles all over the day and all over the place and saving the day. That's what we are here for. And you know what? We really don't even need a month, honey. They need to be celebrating us every day, all day, because without the woman, there would be nothing else. Because we bring the life into the room. Whether you have born children or not, you still bring in life because you speak life every time you speak a word of encouragement to somebody. Every time you show up for somebody, you are speaking life to them. So get ready, sit back. We got our guest. She's already in the studio. Y'all, when I tell you, I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to be honest with you. We've had technical difficulties all over the place. And we are going to still show up like never before. We getting ready to show up because we getting ready to do the doggone thing. And I want to let you know, some of you may be experiencing technical difficulties in your life. You may be experiencing things just not happening the way you expected them to happen. You may be feeling like everything around you is crashing like never before. But I'm here to tell you, today is your day to stand up, take charge, and be who God has called you and ordained you to be. Because you know what? God didn't create you for. God didn't create no trash. I know we used to hear that a lot in the 80s, but God did not create trash. God did not create you to be less than. He created you to stand up, take charge, and do all that you are supposed to do. Well, all right, y'all, I done said too much because I wasn't even supposed to go there, but I'm just feeling that thing tonight. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and bring my new girlfriend in my brain, in my head. We're getting ready to bring her on up. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
How are you today, Tameka?
I'm doing well. How are you today, Deborah?
I'm great. Girl, I was like, I feel like we have had all kind of technical difficulties to get this show started. But, I had to share with them that, I'm getting ready to start this. I'm starting this interview differently than I have done any of the other ones. And it's just feeling it. Because when we have technical difficulties, what does that tell you? What does
in for a treat? We are in for a treat. Even though the difficulties, we still showing up. All right.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell people. Because how many people sit back and go back into their shell just because something gets thrown off? How many times do people miss out because they let one, maybe even 2 or 3 things get them off their game? What would you tell somebody if that happened to them?
I would tell them to keep moving forward. Do not quit. Don't turn around. Keep going. We don't know what's going to be the bump in the road. The next bump is always going to be a bump in the road. So you just got to keep going. Don't stop. Continue to press forward.
Awesome. Absolutely. Awesome. Yep, girl. Because when I tell you, all right, you know what? Let me just look. I'm feeling it tonight, and I'm getting ready to go all over the place, but we're not gonna let that happen. I want you to tell the people who you are, what you do, and just what is your greatness?
Okay, well, my name is Tameka Edwards, and I am the owner of What's in Your House Boutique, and I'm located in Norfolk, Virginia. And what I do is I offer new and pre-loved clothing items to families. I've been doing this for 5 years. I love what I do. I love being able to offer families an affordable pricing for their clothes. So I specialize in what I call budget bundle boxes. And so with my budget bundle boxes, it's a special feature that nobody in town can offer but me. And so what I do is I get my family's budgets and I build them a box based on the number of children that they have. They may say, well, hey, Tameka, I have 5 children. I want to spend $300. What can you do for me? So what I do is I go and I get all of the sizes for the children and I begin to build budget bundle boxes based on the budget that they've told me that they want to spend. And so I work with agencies and nonprofits and the local community so they can shop at an affordable price and they don't have to break the bank. I keep them looking nice at a great price.
Honey, I love it. I love it. So, what's included in these budget boxes?
So in our budget bundle boxes, we get a lot of very nice quality fashions. We get Levi's, we get Jordans, we get nice hoodies, we get button-up shirts. So what I include in my budget bundle boxes, when I go in, families might say, well, how many pieces am I going to get for this amount? And I just tell them way more than you're going to get from the department store, because when I get to packing those boxes, I get happy. So I was like, oh, the kids, they're going to love this box. And so I just go through and I try to put in an equal number of outfits for each child. So it could be jeans in there. It could be shorts. It could be hoodies. It could be a jacket. It could be a coats, but it's going to be based on the season, of course. And so they'll tell me, well, this kid don't like jeans, or this kid don't like long sleeves, or this one don't like sweaters. So when I'm preparing these boxes, I'm taking all of that into consideration when I began to prepare these things. And so when I pack my boxes, I have items that are still with tags on them, and it looks like they just came out of the department store. But the beauty of it is that I'm not selling my pieces by individual, because I just get too much good stuff to sell it piece by piece. I'll be selling pieces forever. So I try to do my budget bundle boxes so I can keep the inventory moving and keep new inventory coming in. So it's always going to be quality finds. And those budget bundle boxes can be prepared for women as well. I have a lot of professional wear. I have suits. I have Anne Klein suits and Casper and Nine West and Jones, New York. And sometimes I get Michael Kors. You name it, I got it. So you just never know what's in your boxes. And they tend to be mystery boxes, but I do pack them based on my customer's preference. So if they tell me they don't like long dresses, I'm not going to give them long dresses when they clearly say they don't like long dresses. So I love it. I love packing those mystery boxes for my customers.
That sounds amazing, because you sound like some of the other companies that are out there where I go in and I click certain things and then I get all this stuff in a box. So I got to ask, because this is because it's always about me. I'm just gonna be honest.
I know what you were to ask me. Go ahead, though.
I know you already ready.
Go right on ahead.
What do you do for the plus size lady?
I knew that was your question.
You already know, because a lot of times I have done, and I'm not going to call any names. I have done I've done one before.
Okay.
And it said, I'm going to send you a variety of things. But when I put in my size, I also got a variety of cuts for that same size. Because, I might wear 18-20 in this, but then in another thing, 18-20 really more is really a 16 or a 12. Exactly. Or the other. Then, okay, so this really messed me up. Y'all, I got something that was so big. It was like, it looked like a 32.
Okay.
And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Right.
I'm like, so how do you handle that? Even though I know it happens for my smaller girls too, but usually when you're on that plus size side, if it's too small or too big, we kind of stuck. We really can't do a lot and play a lot with that.
Right.
So how do you handle that?
What I normally do is I ask my customers, those that are comfortable, and a lot of my customers are very comfortable interacting with me. I ask them to send me a picture of you. Send me a picture of what you normally wear on your day-to-day, or if this is a work budget bundle box that we building for you, send me a picture of what you would wear to work. So this helps me decide what would be great to put into their boxes. So now I'm their personal stylist. So when I look at my customers, I'm able to say, okay, this will work for her, or no, this not gonna work. She's not gonna like this. So and we do have plus sizes as well. I have right now, I have like about 20 pair of nice size 16W work slacks. They are in excellent condition, like Ashley Stewart's, I believe they are. And they have beautiful patterns on them. Practically brand new. Looks like somebody they love to shop, and when they went shopping, they bought every size, every color of the same size. So I don't let my plus size customers deter me at all, because it's hard to stump me.
I love it. I love it. Now, you just said something that really made my antennas go up. And when you said personal stylist, a lot of times we think when we hear personal stylist, that's only for the rich of the rich, and that's for these celebrities. But how can I have a personal stylist and I have, let's say, not limited funds, or
Mhm.
I'm working every day, but it's still a challenge for me to go shopping. How can a personal stylist step in and help me?
That's when you would reach out and say, "Hey, Tameka, over at What's in Your House. Listen, I don't have time to go out shopping. I don't have the patience to go shopping. So they would reach out to me, and again, they would tell me what they like, what they don't like, and I take it down, and I put those notes down, and I begin to build that personal experience for them. Even when my clients are telling me they don't have the time, I ask them to give me a little bit of time and try to do like a little virtual, a few minutes of virtual time, and I go through and I show them some of the things that I've picked out for them, and they say, "Yes, Tameka, that's it. I love it." And that's how we began to build that box. So just a little bit of experience one-on-one, even if they don't have a lot of time, just being that they're able to give me even 5 or 10 minutes so that I can begin to get their style. Because even though they're outside of the Hampton Roads area, I've dressed people from East Coast to West Coast. So again, I don't let them, they're not in my area. I just ask them to give me a little bit of one-on-one time so that we can begin to coordinate their style, and then I can go from there.
Okay, I'm loving this because I'm in Atlanta, and that was what I was thinking. Like,
Nice.
how can we work this out? Because a lot of times when you do say personal stylist, they're
Yes.
living all over the place, and it's
Yes.
kind of hard to connect on that one-on-one and
Yes.
really knowing what my style is. And that's something that's really key, especially when we now getting ready to go back into these real streets and these virtual streets.
Absolutely.
They're still open, but I know I'm tired of doing virtual meetings.
Absolutely. You want to
I'm
be out
ready.
in person, and when you want to get in person, you want to look good.
Eh,
You
That
know?
part. That
So
part.
that's what it's all about.
Exactly. So now that we are opening up, what suggestions would you have to someone? Because we've been in sweatpants and leggings. Let's just go ahead and say for the past 3 years. Because I
Absolutely.
had just had this conversation with my aunt. She was like, "That was this." We were looking at some different clothes. She said, "Well, that blouse would look good with some leggings." I said, "Baby,
It's time to put them leggings
I can't
away.
put them leggings on no more. Them
Okay.
leggings done made my real pants be like, ooh."
Yes.
So, what can you tell? What suggestion can you give to the women? You don't want to be dressy, dressy, dressy. Let's just be real,
Right. Right.
because now some people are coming out. You can tell you've been in for a while because now
Yeah.
you just overkill. But what
Yes.
is a simple outfit that we can start wearing to like different workshops, different conferences? Because just to be comfortable.
Absolutely. Well, I would say to begin, I will always recommend just a nice pair of slacks. And because we're out networking, I like to be comfortable. I want to be cute and comfortable. I don't want to be cute and uncomfortable. Because if you get uncomfortable, you can't work that room when you try to network and meet people and interact and build collaborations, and your feet hurt. So you need to have you a nice pair of slacks on, a nice flat shoe. It don't have to be too flat, but you want to make sure you're comfortable so that you can maneuver, and a nice blouse. You can have your nice blouse and a nice blazer, or a nice cover up like I have one here tonight. This is just a little sweater to go over my arms to keep the chill off of me, because in different settings you're going to have different temperatures, so you want to be able to pull off a layer or put on something. So just something nice and comfortable is all you need to go to different settings. So you have that casual outfit where you're going into that networking space. And then you may want to have another outfit when you're going into the church, because churches are opening back up. Some never close, but you know, with us being church girls, we like to put our clothes on. So What's in Your House handles that as well. We can get you dressed up from head to toe. It's all about having you a nice, comfortable outfit.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I hate to end this. We're definitely gonna have to come back and have another conversation.
Sure.
But the thing that I want to ask you, because you shouldn't have dropped it, because that brought me right here. That was a great segue. When you hear Church Girl CEO, what does that mean to you?
what I think when I hear church girl CEO is us girl bosses getting together in that church community. We know how to come together and meet and interact and collaborate with one another. So I think the church girl is a safe place for us to come together and meet others. Just like I didn't know you were in Atlanta. I need to come to Atlanta. And so when I come there, I want to meet some other church girls that have the same bond, and we can begin to build a bond, build relationships, and make communities happen. So that's what I think when I hear about church girls.
I love it. I love it. Yes, honey. When you come, give a girl a holler. Now tell
Absolutely.
everybody how they can work with you, Tameka, because I'm excited about this. Because just telling people how they can get to you.
So I can be reached on all my social media platforms on Instagram at What's in Your House, WHATS, the letter N, YOURHOUSE. On Facebook, I'm at What's in Your House, and TikTok is What's in Your House as well. And I'm on LinkedIn. I can be reached also because that's where my professional community is. On LinkedIn, I'm Tameka Edwards, and I definitely look forward to working with more. We are currently serving customers from coast to coast. We've been at this 5 years now. We've won Best in Clothing and Best in Household Goods in the Coastal Virginia magazine for 2021. And we've been nominated again for 2023. So you don't have to break the bank to look nice. We keep you looking nice at a great price. And I look forward to working with each and every one of you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, girl, it's been fun. It's been real. Y'all know how we do it. I love you to life, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Y'all have a great one. All right.
Have an
See you.
amazing night. Love you, girl.